Boom! Hello everyone, it's me again, Stella from Handy and Stella Lin page. This is gonna be my day 7 or of my 10 days Go Live journey, where I will be sharing with you what is possible in working online. And then the same as like yesterday, I will have a special guest again today. She's a wonderful lady, very positive, very inspiring, and then we want to share with you our experience in using the same proven system, and then which enables us to work in an online space. So I'm gonna invite her. Hello. Hi, Loraine.
Stella.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good too.
Good.
It's getting chilly here in Canada.
Yeah, we've had a really nice week so far with warm weather. Nice Thanksgiving yesterday, but yeah, I know it's coming.
Here it was like 5 degree now today for
Oh,
me, like super chilly.
I'm not ready for that yet. I'm a summer girl.
Mhm. So I just want you to introduce yourself to the audience to know you better.
Okay. Sure. So my name's Loraine. I'm originally from Jamaica, but I live in Toronto, Canada. I'm married and I have three children, or two young adults and one teenager. She's 17, or actually she's 16. And yeah, and so I'm a full time online business owner.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Um, so do you have like on online entrepreneurship before joining this online business, or you have experience before?
Yeah. Okay. So good question. So I've always been like entrepreneurial. I did have a business. We rented children's car seats to people that travel to Toronto. We had that for 9 years, back in 1999. And that allowed me to stay home with my children, right? Like my two young, I had a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old at the time. And so had a taste of that, putting them in daycare was not an option for me or for them. And so I fell into network marketing or multi-level marketing. I fell into that industry, and I was in the industry for about 9 years because that also allowed me to stay home with my kids. So I do have. When I started, though, it wasn't much online. Was more offline. Going
Mhm.
to home parties and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so then it evolved, and now it is obviously all online, right? So yeah, so I do have experience.
Wow,
Mhm.
amazing. I can see that you have like a lot of um confidence in you. You
Oh,
know,
thanks.
maybe because you have a lot of experience built up already.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, I've been through many it's a great industry, but it's not easy. I used to sell, I like to joke about it. I sold lotions and potions and um, juices from the rainforest and knives that cut through steel. No, no, I sold a lot of products, and I realized that a lot of people don't like to be sold to, right? And it's about friends and family. Although I did it for like
Mhm.
9 years, I just didn't really like it. I was passionate about the products, but I couldn't get them excited, right? Not all of them. And I
Right.
wasn't a big recruiter, right? You need to be able to recruit a lot of people. So I struggled. I struggled quite a bit in that industry, just spinning my
Mhm.
wheels, spending more money than I was making, and
Oh my God.
that's pretty hard, right, to swallow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, which brings me to my 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 next question. You kind of actually touch it, but do you have like a turning point in your life, like a pain or struggles that makes you want to embark in entrepreneurship or online business? Can you share with us?
Yeah, just number one, like when I lived in Jamaica, I had my daughter, just one child at the time. And so I had somebody take care of her right? We had helpers back in Jamaica. And so coming to Canada, I was not about to, and I did work full time then. But coming to Canada, I knew that I did not want them to grow up in daycare. And so I had to find a way to make money. And so we started this business with the car seats. And then with the online, I just knew that I just had to, I love my freedom, doing what I want whenever I wanted to, and being there for my
Amazing.
children. And so that was my number one reason. And so I was searching, right? And my first company was selling jewelry, right? So so that was my first exposure. So yeah, so and then as I said, it evolved, and then now it's strictly all online, right? So the last few years when I was with the industry, I was, online, because it just gives you, it's portable, right? So you can do it whenever. But the problem is, like, you have to stock up on products, you have to be purchasing product and
Right.
all that stuff.
Right.
Hmm.
I heard some stories too, like sometimes they have a monthly cap for every month, and then if you don't hit that, you don't get any bonus at all, and
Absolutely.
then you just ended up having a lot of inventory in your garage.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot of stress at the end of the month. It's like, oh my gosh, like, I mean, they just brainwash you to like run, run, run and call people and message people and try and get sales in, and then you miss your sales and your bonus. You don't get your bonus, right?
Yeah.
So it's really, yeah, I just, it left a bad taste in my mouth. But as I said, a lot of people do make it, but very small percentage do. The majority of people, and I couldn't stay in an industry where everybody was struggling. The majority of people were struggling. They're just making, I mean, and I was doing it because I wanted to bring in an extra stream of income for my household, right? For my husband, because he was the sole breadwinner. And so, like, he was so patient with me, right? And he just
Mhm.
said, enough is enough, Loraine, this is not working. 9 years, all this product here. I mean, great products we were taking, right? Or
Nine
he's,
years is a long time. Yes.
yeah, like many companies. So yeah, he was very patient. But yeah,
Mhm.
so I'm so glad I found what we have here.
Yes. Wow. So, um, I know you already have like that. Um, I mean, a lot of experience on the other businesses. What you like the most on this online business?
Okay, so what I love is our proven system, right? Like, we all use the same system. Like the one of our business owners that makes six figures a year, right? She's using the same system that we're using. So it's very duplicatable, and I love it because it's a skill. Like, we're learning the skill of advertising and learning how to put ourselves out there and branding and all that kind of stuff, right? So, it's just like, I just feel like I'm more productive, um, doing what I'm doing right now, for sure, because I'm learning a skill. I'm learning something really important, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
hmm,
Like I used to be like an employee.
hmm,
So what I do is like I got a task, I'm doing it. I got a task, I'm doing it, right?
hmm,
But being a business owner, I also feel like there's a transformation within me. I think ahead. I learn to think ahead,
yeah,
expect what's gonna happen, and then just being disciplined to to get my goals day by day. So yeah,
absolutely.
it's
And the great thing is that we have this community, right? Like, thousands of business owners, and they've been where we are, right?
mm-hmm.
And we need to get to where they are at. And so just like the mentorship and the coaching and the training is just, yeah, I never had that. Although, like, network marketing, it did, like, there's a lot of self-development. Like, that gave me my foundation for self-development, because they, just like we do here too, we recommend books and CDs and audios and all that kind of stuff. My car was like a self-development, what did I used to call it, like, education on wheels, right? Everywhere I went, I just put in a CD, and so that it was good that way. It encouraged me to grow my mind and expand.
Nice, like a portable library.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, library on wheels.
Yeah, I also feel that the community is very supportive. Like
Mhm,
I used to not use. I'm still doing an Amazon too, and
mhm,
then I bought a course, which I get an access to a training as
mhm,
well,
mhm.
and then but running a business is have a lot of have a lot of question at first, and then you need somebody to guide you, right? Somebody who already been there and then knows what to do. And then
Mhm.
you know what, on my other business, if I have to ask somebody, they charge me 100 an hour,
Crazy.
which is in comparison to this, it's like you're a family, and then when you work with your family, they're eager to help you, right? So it's really
Yeah.
fun to work with.
Yeah. No,
Um,
like we have coaches and we have mentors and people like you who you're very knowledgeable. You're so tech savvy.
Thank you.
You don't have to be tech savvy, right? But you're very tech
No.
savvy. So that's what I love about it. And people help you with no monetary gain, right? Like they're not making any money off of us, right?
Mhm.
And they're willing to, at the drop of a hat to help us. So this community is really special. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Um, so I'm just curious, based on your personal experience running this online business, is there like a biggest transformation, biggest results that happening in your life, and then that really change your life or mindset?
Right. I guess the number one thing is just peace of mind. Like
Mm,
I was burnt out and just spinning my wheels, working in multi-level marketing in those companies. Where here I know that I can go I can go as fast or so slow as I want. I just go at my own pace, whatever, right? And I'm able to learn the skill, as I said, that they're teaching us to be able to put our business together. And it's giving me the peace of mind. Like it's a real business. Like we can incorporate it, and we're building a legacy that we can leave for our children, right?
mhm,
So that's
mhm.
huge for me. And so I have that peace of mind, knowing that like Rome wasn't built in a day, and so it's going to take some time, and it's not a get rich quick scheme, which is great. I've done
Yeah.
those and I've lost money in those, and they just don't work.
Oh,
But yeah, so I mean, this is just a real business for people that really want to leverage the internet and
mhm.
truly make money online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking
So
about, mhm. I
yes, I
mean,
have to say the peace of mind, definitely for me, that's number one. And just as I said, just exciting to learn the skill of putting the whole pieces together to get my business up and running.
mhm. Yeah, I mean, I just want to share to talking about peace of mind
Mhm.
because I was in that position where I got hi sayang. Oh yeah, I got a call, but it can wait.
Okay.
Honey bunny. I was in the place where I got laid off from my work,
Mhm.
but thankfully my husband already have this as an as our plan B. So I get that when you say a peace of mind, like I have something that
Yes.
I can hold on to
Yes.
when things not working our way. So
Absolutely.
mhm.
I mean, these days, like I'm telling people, like they need a plan A, B, and C, right? They really do need many plans, and like have a plan B while still have your plan A, because things are so uncertain these days, right?
Uh-huh.
And so you need to have, you need to just be woke, right?
No, I know, yes. Because things can happen anytime, any
Mhm.
days for you. So
Yeah.
um yeah, just my last question.
Mhm.
Do you have any advice for anyone who interested in this online business, but they still like, figuring out the pro and cons? Maybe you can share something.
Definitely, yeah. So the first step is definitely we have a webinar tonight, which I'm sure you're going to mention, right? So definitely watch the webinar. It's the best 90 minutes you'll ever spend. Everything will be outlined for you, and then take action after. Like go to the next step and come inside our Facebook community, right? Because that is you want to do your research. That is where you're going to do the most research, right? You're going to see, people there just like you and I, everyday people, and they basically got to work or they went to work and they built successful businesses and they're living life on their own terms, right? And you're going to see so much, money being made, and like lots of like people paying off their mortgage, buying new homes, like just freedom, lifestyle. And I mean, I wish I had this business when my kids were young, because I was there running around at going to home meetings and conventions and all that stuff. I wish I had this so I could work from my kitchen, work at the park, and really, create passive income, right? So, like, you can have questions, jump on the webinar, you can ask questions in real time there, and then go inside the community, reach out to anybody there and ask us questions, and then, yeah, and then just take it from there. So just don't be skeptical.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But I think it's good too to be skeptical sometimes
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it
yeah.
it
For sure.
makes you want to question something, right?
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah, I meant to okay, yeah, you be skeptical, but then go forward and do your
be
research, right?
open-minded.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, Loraine, thank you so much for your
Thanks,
time, and
Stella.
then for sharing with us your experience. It makes people can see that this digital business can work for anyone, any age, any nationality, and then even though you live in Asia, Australia, in Europe,
Mhm.
anywhere in the world,
Totally.
right? It is a global community, and then even though we are a unique person, but we all like-minded people who wants the best for ourselves and for our community.
Yeah.
So
Well,
thank you so much.
thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I just want to say thank you for everyone who watching us live today. Hi, Luciana. Hi. Oh, Singapore. See, it's late night in Singapore, I'm sure. Um, wow. And then from Vancouver. That's true, Jack. No one, being a business owner, nobody will give us any deadline. So you have to be
Exactly.
disciplined. I learned the hard way. Tell you. Uh, yes. And then peace of mind. Yes, Luciana was agree with you.
Yes. Yeah, we're the CEO of our own life, really.
We are the CEO. That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. And
Thank
then
you.
yes, and then tomorrow I will be back again with another special guest. Um, it's a wonderful lady who are very, have a lot of wisdom, and then we will be sharing again with you how this amazing business have changed her life. So I will be back again tomorrow, same time at 10 a.m. PST. Lorraine, thank you
Thanks,
again
Stella.
for your time, and
All right.
then I'll see you again
Sounds
next
good.
time. Bye
Yes.
bye.
Bye.